everybody, I'm Katallina, and today we're here to talk about episode 3 of A Journey Through Another World, Raising Kids While Adventuring. While Takumi and the children had many amazing scenes, and we'll definitely be talking about those, I would be totally remiss and totally dishonest if I didn't say that my favorite moment in the show was the brief appearance of Sil, the wind god, where he's looking down at them when something potentially dangerous is lurking in the background, and he goes, "God, please watch over them." And then he's like, "Wait, that's me." Oh my god, I laughed so hard because he just seems so utterly clueless about the connection between who he is and himself actually just being, and I really love that about him. I think he really fits into this story. I found it funny in the last episode where for a moment he kind of went all like dark entity on us, but in this episode he's just being completely silly and ridiculous, and I'm absolutely here for it because I think that he just adds this extra layer to the overall vibe, and I think that it's really quirky and fun, and I definitely wanted to point it out despite the fact that it was truthfully very brief. But that said, we do get some really awesome animals courtesy of Sil in this episode, and they are super cute and amazingly even cuter than what I thought they were going to be. There is the Fenrir that we found, I think that was from the water deity, and then we get the cat and the bird from Sil, and the cat and the Fenrir, the dog, can actually shrink down to pet size, and they are so cute. They are so chibi. They are so adorable. Like, please make plushes of these things. I'd love to buy them. They were that cute, and that was absolutely wonderful. What I really like about the fact of what I've talked about just in this first couple of minutes is this shows the depth and the balance and how unique this show can be, because we have these absolutely super cute, uber fluffy moments, and then we have these lingering moments where there is potential of danger, of concern, of questioning, of motives, of all these other things that could potentially be going on. And we get a lot of that in this episode. It's really interesting to see the idea that while we have the cute part in the first half of the episode with the pets, with them getting comfy where they're living right now in the inn or whatever, with the fact that they go shopping and Elena gets some cute little ribbons for her hair. And on that note, I found it really hilarious that she, instead of choosing any of the bright, vibrant colors, actually chooses black. And she chooses that because it makes her think of Takumi because of his hair color. That was hilarious. But we get all of that kind of cute wholesomeness, and then in contrast, we go out into the forest, which is like a middle ground, and we get cute aspects, and we get oh my gosh aspects, and we kind of get this questioning from the captain of the guards, understandably so, because these children can absolutely kick ass, and that's not normal. And then Takumi, we find out, is actually a lot stronger than the people he's traveling with, which is hilarious because he just upgraded from an F to an E license. And everybody's like, what in the heck, my dude? Because their party overall is just so insane. And it was really interesting to see the interaction between them, between the captain and then all the other people who are adventuring with them. And it'll be interesting to see how this will actually affect things going forward and what kind of connection these people will all continue to form toward each other as the story continues, because I'm sure these people are starting to have mounting questions. And the problem, of course, is that Takumi and the children don't really have answers for them, and that could end up being an issue. That said, a far more pressing issue is whoever or whatever it is that we saw lurking in the shadows, this looming and menacing presence that has the children, despite their own strength, trembling, and Takumi deeply concerned, and as I said in the beginning, Sil actually looking down on them and going, uh-oh, something could potentially be troubling here. And it'll be interesting to see exactly who that is. I think we saw some kind of woman who might be some kind of rogue or something at the end of the episode, and what exactly the reason that this is going to potentially cause some kind of malicious confrontation to occur, because like nobody's done anything to anyone that we currently know of, so the idea of some kind of malicious issue going down seems very strange and out of left field from our perspective. But The children were in this world before Takumi showed up, and while I'm certainly in no way suggesting that the children consciously of their own volition caused any kind of thing where something would be targeting them because of anything they did, I do think that we don't know all of the background information on the kids, and if they are connected to some kind of divinity that either abandoned them or couldn't look after them or some other thing, there is the possibility that maybe there is some kind of rivalry between divine beings, or that there is somebody living in this world who has some idea that they think they could use the twins for that could lead to something troubling. So there's definitely that. Overall though, I thought this was a really solid episode and that it was super fun. I like the hint at potential darker undertones mixing in. I certainly don't want this show to become dark fantasy or anything, but a story does need some form of conflict to move it along, and while this story does get away with a lot because it is cute and fun and wholesome, having some form of objective or some form of confrontation, while I don't necessarily want that to be the only focus all the time, having that occasionally show up can definitely potentially be a net positive. But those are my thoughts. I'd love to know what you think, so drop a comment below and let me know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye!